That tune is by DJ Real. Welcome to Blabbermouth. I'm Red Scott.
I'm Phil Griffiths. Thank you for watching Blabbermouth, where comics, play games, talk shit, and go home with absolutely no prizes.
None at all. There's absolutely no compensation for this. It's incredible that they've agreed to do this.
Other than watching us, they get to watch us dance to our theme music. That's it.
That's most of what happens. We haven't explained to them that they don't actually show up on screen. It's just for us to enjoy them laughing at us enjoying ourselves. Thanks, everybody. God Eats Bagels, I see you in the chat. What's up? Welcome. Yeah, you should get people to play pokernow.club, but also, I think that is down for at least the next hour, so wait on that one. Wedhead, welcome. Very excited that you're here to see your very old son. Glad you're able to figure out Twitch. Pan, welcome as well. We got Marty talking about emojis. Don't know what those are. They're emotes. They're called emotes. You can get them if you subscribe to our channel. Tier 1, Tier 2, T3. Those are all options. Natasha Muse says, hey, Reg, which I assume is short for Reginald, which is a nickname she's just made up. Very excited about that. Destiny's, welcome back. Excited
DC49.
All right, I think we've covered most everything of substance happening in the chat. You ready to get things going, Phil?
Yeah, for sure. I think just make sure you subscribe and follow. We're trying to build up the whole following here and get some more subscribers, but we're doing this every Monday,
They know
Wednesday,
why they're
Friday.
following Phil. There's no ambiguity about that.
How dare you, Red? How fucking dare you? Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's go.
All right. More importantly, we have a great lineup of comics. Let's introduce our contestants.
That's right. Our first comic is a regular on Good Mythical Morning with Rhett and Link, and is also a regular in many of my comedy wet dreams, which, now that I say it out loud, didn't really come out as I thought it did when I wrote it. But please welcome Matt Lieb.
Yo, what's up? I feel like that was a great intro, especially the part where you come to me.
Yeah.
Did you guys decide to wear the same shirt, or is this an accident?
Yeah.
I was wearing a different shirt. I was wearing a different shirt, and then it turned out it had green on it, and that didn't work for my setup technically.
I see. So you decided, okay, well, I got to get one that matches Phil's shirt as best as possible, so we look like the twins from the Schwarzenegger movie Twins.
I mean, there is the option that I could go like this. We could figure something out where I have a slightly different shirt than Phil does, and I'm just a floating head here. We could go with this. Is this a good look?
I like it.
Okay.
It's like our own jack-o'-lantern.
Me and the pumpkin head have a lot in common.
I feel like I shamed you. You can put your shirt back on. It's fine.
I'm wearing a shirt. It feels
hot.
great. I have no problem
It's hot
with
in
it.
San Francisco. He's good. So I do have a question for you, Matt, before we get going here. Being a huge Laker fan,
What's up?
Well, at the same time, a giant LeBron hater.
Yeah.
How are you sleeping at night?
I feel pretty good, man. I feel pretty good. You know, Anthony Davis was able to win the Lakers championship all by himself. So
You don't even recognize LeBron as a player.
I don't even know who that is. Never heard of him. Oh, you mean that one guy who sucks at basketball? Yeah, he still sucks. I do hate that they created an entire Lakers team filled with people that I hated the entire time when I was a huge Laker fan. It's like it's basically like the Monstars all join the Lakers, and I just have to enjoy it. You know, but hey, they still got Kyle Kazuma's good, so that's tight.
I'm just happy that JaVale McGee got his third ring. He's going to catch Jordan soon enough.
Yeah, JaVale McGee is going to accidentally be in the Hall of Fame.
Fucking love it. I absolutely love it. All right, our next comic has been on TV as a noted hashtag Cool Mom, is a member of the Stand Up Project and Nightlife on Mars. Some would call her a wordsmith. I say she's linguistically manipulative. Welcome, Natasha Muse.
Hey, what's going on? Thanks for having me back on the big show.
Yeah, thanks for coming on the big show, which is what it's known as in the industry.
And the whole Twitch sphere, is that what we're talking about?
The Twitchosphere.
Yeah.
Or like the meatpacking industry, or just what if the Freaks of the Industry song was about the meatpacking industry?
I do live very close to San Francisco leather bar institution, the Eagle, which is also known as the meatpacking industry.
Nice.
Yeah. You're telling me. I don't know.
All right. Question for Natasha. Pun. I thought deep on this. Pun.
I feel like
linguistically manipulative. I called it from the beginning.
What's going on?
Natasha, have you seen any good TikToks lately?
Have I seen any good TikToks lately?
Yeah. And then can you tell me about them on a show that people have subscribed to watch?
I really wish I could. I recently had to delete TikTok off my phone to put Twitch on. Yeah, so sad. I'm running on such low memory on my phone.
That's incredibly sad.
Yeah, it is sad, but my phone is from the 2000s, the early ones. So what are you going to do?
Tell you what, guys in the chat, if we can reach 1,000 subscribers during this episode, we're going to buy Natasha a new phone. Please call your friends, get everybody together. I'm sorry?
What are we at currently? Are we at now? Yeah.
I believe we're at 8. I think we have 8 subscribers. Okay. So it's going to be a reach.
All right. So that's 992. All right.
It's not unheard of. I mean,
no. I mean, I'm imagining an end of this the Jimmy Stewart Christmas movie.
This Wonderful Life. Yeah.
This Wonderful Life. Starring Ira Glass.
Starring
as the man.
I'm Jimmy Stewart. On today. Not killer Jimmy Stewart impersonation.
All right, thank you, Natasha.
You're welcome.
All right, another comedian joining us tonight, a comedian from the Bay Area, the first winner of the Blabbermouth Poker Night on Fridays at 9, if you're watching, and who now has the nickname Vince, that asshole who wins poker. It's Vince Chuang, everybody. Welcome.
Hello.
How's it going,
Good
Vince?
to be here. It's going all right. I'm kind of tired, kind of exhausted, but
just counting all your poker winnings. You're just.
No, I do a move this weekend. And,
where'd you move?
I moved to North Beach. I just had to hoist a
bag of money
couch through a second-story window.
What?
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. I'm pretty proud that we were able to do it.
The stairs didn't work?
No, the stairs. I don't know why the stairs are designed like this, but like it goes up and then it takes like an immediate right angle.
Yeah.
And we tried. We like fucked up the door trying to get it through. Fucked up the hallway a little bit. So I had to go through a window.
What kind of couch do your parents own?
Oh my! We actually stole this couch from my roommate's sister. So it's not really.
Were you guys?
Nice.
Did you?
Well, they are watching tonight.
Did you keep singing "Couch Through My Window"?
We should have. It would have been a good
fun.
It would have been great and a very relevant joke.
Well, thanks for joining us, Vince.
Yeah, my body hurts and my brain is spent. So it's your fault for booking me.
Our final comic has had stand-up shows on planes, trains, and automobiles. He's what would happen if Burt Reynolds' mustache was sentient, if Jacksonville, Florida was a person. Welcome, Marty Cunnie. How's it going?
I feel like I'm more Tampa Bay flavored, but thank you very much.
I went back and forth between Jacksonville and Tampa Bay. What do you feel like makes you more Tampa Bay than Jacksonville?
Just because like the Tampa Bay Rays uniforms are much more pleasing to the eye, I feel, than anything that Jacksonville has to offer.
Right. I do think that when people think of Tampa Bay, the first sports franchise they think of are the Rays. So that made a lot of sense to me.
Is there another one there?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So my question for you, what are the top 3 White Claw flavors in order?
Tangerine, watermelon, mango.
Correct. All right.
Yeah, that's 3. That checks out.
Yeah.
That's it. Let's play some games.
He knew immediately.
All right, let's play some games. Our main game here is Punched Up, where comics write the punchlines to classic joke setups provided by us. Before we can play that game, though, we need to give our comics some time to write out the punchlines. So in order to do that, we'll play some warm-up games with 2 of the comics, while the other 2 go into the Blabbermouth bubble to write their punchlines. Natasha and Matt, we're going to put you guys into the bubble first. And remember, you'll be writing 4 punchlines to classic joke setups that have been provided to you by a writing staff of Dr. Anthony Fauci, director of the NIH, who's trying to diversify his income. So, Matt, your setups are going to be You'll be adding punchlines to the following setups. College for me was like Billie Eilish, ellipses. A man flying in a jetpack has been spotted again at LAX, which confirms everyone's suspicions, ellipses. A plane passenger woke up to find a pastor peeing on her mid-flight, which is strange because, ellipses. And have you heard about the Hubie Halloween challenge? That's when you, ellipses. How excited are you for those, Matt?
I'm very excited. I mean, a Hubie reference in 2020? Ooh, count me in. Also, how many of these do I need to write?
Just one for each of those setups.
Thank God. Okay. I mean, I could go on forever with the Hubie, you know.
Yeah. You just pick your best one, whichever one you think is best.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, follow-up question. Are you aware that Hubie Halloween is a movie that came out this year on Netflix?
Oh, I thought this was Hubie, that fucking wasn't there like a flying car named Hubie?
Yep, that's probably a Hubie too. I don't see why it wouldn't be.
You mean Herbie?
Oh, yeah, that's a different guy.
Yeah, this one's got Adam Sandler in it. It's a big difference.
The Lindsay Lohan vehicle, Herbie fully loaded.
Adam Sandler may be the Herbie of the 2000s. Maybe.
I forgot that Lindsay Lohan is in a Herbie movie called Fully Loaded. That's incredible.
That was like
History's
the last before like the facade really started to crack with Lindsay Lohan.
The wheels started to fall off.
So I have to. All right. So I'm just gonna watch this Hubie thing real quick and then get right back to you.
All right, Natasha, you will be writing punchlines for the following setups. 1,
Sweet.
I call my bedroom the iPhone 12 because, ellipses. 2, a Florida student was sent home when her time of the month was mistaken for COVID-19. However, upon closer inspection, ellipses. 3, breathable bacon face masks give wearers the aroma of bacon, which explains why, ellipses. And finally, I'm so old, I remember when AOC meant, ellipses. How do you feel about those setups, Natasha?
You know what? With this whole coronavirus, I feel like I haven't gotten enough chances to talk about my bedroom. So super excited to make a reference that definitely has not been worked to death. And yeah, talking about menstruation, that's going to be fun. And bacon. I wish they were in the same joke.
They can be. Let's see what magic you can work, Natasha. All right. Okay. So into the bubble they go. They will have 5 minutes to write 4 punchlines for those setups. Good luck.
All right, and while they're trying to be funny and not get Me Too'd in that airtight bubble, let's play a warm-up game of wrong answers only.
Yeah.
In this game... Oh, all right.
No, go ahead. I just got excited.
In this game, we'll be asking questions about pitchers from the past week and requesting comics to give us wrong answers only.
That is correct. So I've picked some pictures. We're going to start with Vince. Are you ready, Vince?
Yes. Yep.
All right. One for the sleepy boy. Who is this? Wrong answers only.
I really don't know. That's
the correct answer.
Yeah. Actually, that is actually the correct answer. Vince is
she's messed up.
Right. She's definitely messed up. I'm going to pass this on to Marty.
Is that Ruth Bader Ginsburg?
That is a guess.
Again, too many good correct answers.
Marty, do you know who this is?
That's the girl from The Handmaid's Tale, right?
That is correct.
Yeah.
That is correct. Point to Marty in this round with no points whatsoever. We're going to keep it on Marty for this next one. What are their names and where are they going? Wrong answers only.
They're dressed in... So the top one is... top one's Frenchie. The bottom one's Janis Joplin. And they're dressed in costume to go see Herbie Fully Loaded 2 Electric Boogaloo, actually. So
that's absolutely...
That's actually Herbie on the bottom. He's fallen on hard times. He was actually Lindsay Lohan's dealer. And so it's been a rough couple of years for Hubie Halloween. I mean, Herbie Fully Loaded.
I'm just happy he's still getting people around.
Hubie Fully Loaded. That's...
Oh, I do like we're getting answers in the chat, which I am going to encourage now that I see that it's happening. Bane's cousin is an answer we got for the previous one. I like that one. Also, Mortal Kombat Shiana, which is very fitting, actually. That one works very well. Somebody please make a skin for that for the game.
Melina? Yeah, one of those. Yeah.
And from Kirk H again, it's Jane Knoxville here, which I like a lot. You get very few gender swap Johnny Knoxvilles, and I'm glad we've made it there.
Yeah, but it can't. That would never existed. How would she hit her balls?
Yeah, you'd have to swing pretty hard.
Yeah, it would have lost a few shoes in that show.
J-Mac did say it's Marty's mom, which I like that too. That's
Is that for the previous one or this one or both?
I think it can work for
either way, really.
Yeah.
And also, it's very rude to call Marty's mom an adorable French bulldog. All right, next up. All right, what movie was shown in this theater just before this happened? Vince.
Oh, definitely a porno, like, for sure, right?
That is a very practical answer.
COVID Sluts 2. That'd be a good movie to watch. You definitely have to spray that one down after they show that. Yeah. I don't know. Corona Bona.
It's probably fully loaded again, right? It's probably this joke can just roll through.
COVID Sluts fully loaded. I think I'd watch that movie.
I'd watch that
in the privacy of my own home, though. I would not go to the theaters for that one.
Yeah, what are they going to reopen porn theaters? Everyone keeps asking about AMC.
Yeah, I've heard of I know the existence of them, but I've never seen one.
A porn theater?
Yeah.
You got to
live in San Francisco, right?
Yeah. Because that's where they always like the gangsters go to like give another gangster an envelope. You know what I mean?
I thought you were going to say hand job.
Well, that too.
All right, next
Halloween is good. J-Max said Herbie Halloween.
All right, which Spider-Man movie is this, Marty Cunnie?
This is Spider-Man 3 College Dropout.
In that situation, I assume that's his cab.
Yeah. Freshman year got a little rough. He had a real problem networking and had to drop out.
Spider-Man.
He's way underwater on his cab medallion now.
Spider-Man hangover after Homecoming. That's
all right. We
Spider-Man
got two
into
more.
the Uberverse.
Spider-Man. Oh, nice. All right. We got two more. We're gonna head to this one. Vince, what does this statue commemorate?
Oral hygiene, probably, and those birds to clean out the gunk in there.
It commemorates oral hygiene? Like it remembers back when it was a thing?
Yes, it's a shame that oral hygiene has gone so downhill in 2020.
If you could have birds pick this, if instead of brushing your teeth, you could just have birds pick at your teeth like a hippo or a gator, would you do that?
The real problem that I would face with that is bird shit being a real possibility.
That's a real risk. Yeah, that is a real risk. But also you don't have to brush your teeth or floss. What price are you willing to pay?
A pretty extreme one. looks like Pan's on the same page. Is that going to look interesting when it's full of white bird poop? And it is. It is like that head from Zardoz. That is actually a great description of what that head looks like. We got one more. What's the name of this band?
How dare you?
Might be familiar with this pick.
Yeah, man. What to say? What's the name of this band?
I know those people.
Jane and the Seymour Cox. How about that?
I like that one a lot. All right, let's see. Matt and Natasha, how was the time in the bubble?
That was a great photo, dude. The time was great. It was a lot of fun. I got to watch an entire movie. It was great.
How'd you feel about the movie itself?
Trash. But what Adam Sandler movie isn't at this point?
What's your favorite line from the movie Hubie Halloween?
Oh no, we gotta go.
That actually was in the movie.
I actually do think that is in the movie.
Give me a 10-picture deal. God damn
it. There's nothing more LA than knowing the exact picture deal that Adam Sandler has with Netflix.
Oh yeah, it's an industry thing.
Welcome, size 23 more. Happy to have you. Let's see. So, are you ready for the setup?
I don't feel good about mine. Did you want to ask? I don't feel good about
it. I did. Whenever the bell goes off, it feels like, hey, put the bell on. But whenever it goes off, it just erases my brain like an Etch-a-Sketch. I'm like, where am I? Who am I? Why do I have no body?
Anyways,
very confusing.
Yeah. Usually I feel bad about my answers, and today I feel worse. So it's okay.
Well, I'm excited to hear them.
Great. I'm excited to hear other people's too.
All right, so now we'll throw Vince and Marty into the bubble to write their punchlines. So Vince, your setups you're going to be writing are to the punchlines to the following setups. I'm so dumb I thought Lovecraft Country was, ellipses. NASA is launching a 4G phone network on the moon. It's called, ellipses. A new study suggests men with deep voices are more likely to cheat. I know what you're all thinking, ellipses. And I like my sex like I like my Marvel superheroes, ellipses. You ready for those, Vince?
Yep. I think so.
All right.
I'm going to try.
All right, Marty, your setups. You will be adding punchlines to these. 1, why are they called bachelor parties and not ellipses? 2, a Kansas teen was taken into custody after crashing his car and covering himself in ranch dressing. The weird part is ellipses. 3, Elon Musk tweets the Model S will be priced at $69,420. It makes sense when you realize ellipses. And finally, my love life is like Dr. Pimple Popper, ellipses. How does this make you feel?
Horny.
Perfect. That's what we're going for. Yeah. Hopefully everybody leaves their cameras on and exposes their erections and no longer gets to work at the New Yorker or Vice again. All right.
Was it his full-on boner?
I don't think it was an erection. I think it was just a penis.
Little floppy toppy.
Little flop, yeah.
Do you call it full on boner? Is that like your FOB? Is it like all fobbing?
Yeah, FOB. Yeah. Straight up fobbing out.
Straight up fob.
Straight up fobbing on the Zoom.
Fobbing the bobbin. That's in Britain.
Oh, are you fobbing the bobbin?
A bit of fobbing the bobbin.
I have a little bit of fob the bob.
Hello, Governor.
Hey.
No, that was from the Hoobie also, that whole scene we just did.
But this episode is sponsored by Hubie Halloween on Netflix. We have a 10-ad deal. I'm very excited about it.
Nice.
All right, so explain this. I've gone through Matt and Natasha's social media and picked out 3 things each that I would like them to either explain, riff, or tag further. So first up, I have found the first post that either of you made on the website Instagram.com.
Oh,
so here
wow.
we go. So first up, this is Natasha Muse. 445 weeks ago, April 7th, 2012. Caitlin does a set about her period! ! Liked by Kasim Bentley and LB Kimball. No comments.
Lawrence B. Kimball. No comments?
No comments that I could see.
Yeah, that was at Dirty Tricks.
Yeah.
Down in San Francisco. That was Caitlin Gill doing a set. I can't read it from here. About her period. Super. I put on filters. I was excited about using a filter.
It's a good filter.
Thanks so much. I feel really good about my filter choices. Mm-hmm. I feel like I really captured the essence of Caitlin menstruating.
Absolutely.
What am I talking about?
Well, you caught the red. It's got all the red in it.
Yeah. And there's the flowing of the curtains.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of motifs going on.
There's a lot of motifs. I put a lot of thought into that. And there's the blue representing, royalty and the patriarchy and then she's kind of praying, in a way, and she's sort of supplicating herself to, those who come before us and those who will follow in our paths. So yeah, you'll notice as we go through with every episode, as we do more and more on my Instagrams, you'll notice that each one is actually like a piece of artwork in itself. There's a YouTube channel dedicated called Every Instagram a Painting, and it's pretty solid YouTube channel about my Instagram.
All right, thank you, Natasha. Matthew,
you're welcome.
Your first Instagram was literally 1 week apart. I actually wonder if you guys were talking about this. 444 weeks ago. This is Matt Lieb Jokes, a picture of Jack Nicholson on a television. It says, "My parents got cable, period."
Yeah, well, it's pretty exciting at the time. You see, before that, my parents didn't have cable.
All right.
So when they got it, I said, "Oh, this is quite a day for the Lieb family." And I figured I would mark this moment by taking a photo for the Instagram, and then I did that.
Did you, when this happened, did you have the app installed and you were just waiting for the right moment, or did you see this?
Yeah.
I gotta get
the
Instagram.
app. I had the app for about a year up until that point, and everywhere I went, I was like, "No, not yet." And then one day I was with my family, and As Good as It Gets came on TNT, and I was like, "I don't think it gets any better than this. I think this is as good as it gets." So I took a picture of it, just how many likes did I get?
It does not expose that to me anymore because Instagram doesn't snitch.
Does it say liked by RJ Haynes
and others?
RJ. Okay, so RJ is
me.
RJ is RJ is a coworker of mine from last year, and I just got to say, weird to know that he went back that far in my Instagram. Gonna call him up.
He's probably still waiting for you to comment on it.
Yeah, I probably should.
All right.
I totally thought that was Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah, well, they've got a similar vibe.
Yeah, a lot of forehead and arrogance.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm actually going to skip a couple because I want to get to the last two.
What?
So, all right, Natasha.
That was a good one.
It was a good one. This is from Natasha, October 15th. 2 tweets back to back.
Yeah.
Tweet number 1, this is a good time to say, I think most of you are idiots. And then secondly, sorry, I meant to text that to my family. Can you explain what inspired this tweet?
I think something was going on at that time, some kind of political brouhaha. I don't even know.
2020, okay.
Yeah, mid-oct, right around the time that Hoobie Halloween dropped, I believe. So that's what was going on. I was like, everyone's watching this Hoobie Halloween. I can just say what I really think. And then I thought about it, and I was like, I could actually do a little twist on the original joke, have a little fun, with the original concept and play with it a little bit. But as you can see, the universe spoke with the 8 and the 6, and the universe is saying, this whole thing should be 86'd. It's not very good. You should just dump it. So.
All right. And the last final one is Matt Lieb's Instagram. This is, I did one of those face swap things, and I wish I hadn't. This is from 2 weeks ago. I'm not 100% clear, but do you care to explain?
So there's like this app that does like face swap. It does like deep fake technology, and there's like you can put your face on a lot of things. And I decided one of the favorite things I like my face to be on is wet ass pussy. So I found one, and and I gotta say, I look pretty good.
Which of these would you say you're the most attracted to? Like
which one of these would I fuck? Honestly, I feel kind of bad about this, but I feel like the Kylie Jenner walking down the hall is probably the sexiest, most fuckable Matt Lieb of the bunch. The other ones are relatively disturbing. Like if you shaved my mustache on the Kylie Jenner one, you'd fuck.
I think I'd have to see it first to judge. I'm having trouble imagining it.
Oh, yeah. Let's pretend we wouldn't fuck Kylie Jenner with a mustache.
J-Max says that's a wet-ass post. I do want to point out, because you did say that it's called wet-ass pussy, you you found the wet and gushy version, so that's not.
Yeah, well, the problem that listen,
Just
if I wanted to go full. By the way, I do love that they're like, whoa, we got to censor wet ass pussy. So let's just repeat an Italian American racial slur a bunch. You know, like I think both versions are canceled.
All right, that brings us to the end of Explain This. Let's pull Vince and Marty out of the bubble. Vince and Marty, how did you guys feel about the bubble?
Vince touched me.
This is worse than the SATs. I didn't finish it. I'll come up with something. By the end.
That's a good plan.
I'm on question 4. It's a tough one.
I'd probably just.
Can you make these multiple choice next time? This would be much
50%
better.
chance you're right. I feel
if I don't fill it out, I get less penalized than if I get a wrong answer, right? Is that how it works?
Yeah, that is how it works. We do have a scoring system that will reflect that. All right, all 4 comics have written their punchlines. Let's see who's got the best ones and play Punched Up. Let's do it. Each comic has written 4 punchlines to the Blabbermouth writing staff's setups, and now they will go head-to-head, and you, the audience, will pick the best joke. By the way, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, come on over to Twitch, twitch.tv/blabbermouthgame, and then you will be able to log in and vote. So I recommend doing that. Also, if you're a subscriber, you get more votes than normal people. And that is because you're giving us money. That's the reason. We're pay for play here. We encourage cheating. Any way that you can stuff the ballot, we're all for. Mail-in votes, for them. Mail in your neighbor's votes. It's going to be a big situation. All right.
All right. Also, our writing staff here at Blabbermouth hold the comedic catchphrases in very high regard. So to honor the classic catchphrases such as "How you doing?" or "What you talking about, Willis?" our staff has given each of you court-appointed catchphrases of your very own. So we ask the comics to lean into those and perform those to their fullest.
All right. Let's get into it. So first up, we have Marty versus Natasha. Marty, are you ready?
Hell yeah.
All right, let's do it. So Marty, tell me about bachelor parties.
Why are they called bachelor parties and not single mom college fund donation drives? Huh? Cool joke alert, bro.
I enjoy that. All right.
I fucking nailed that.
Natasha, what do you call your bedroom?
Well, that's funny you should ask because I was just thinking about that, Red. I call my bedroom the iPhone 12, right? Because despite how big it is, it's not big enough to hold all of my failures. Also, it's got a big crack in it. But really, seriously though, my children get into it more than I'd like, and that's too legit.
Natasha, I love having you on. You're the only person who's like, I need all 7 of the punchlines I wrote for this to come through.
They're like, Voltron. It's like they're all just shitty lions by themselves, but together they're a weird-looking robot.
All right. So now you can vote for Marty's "Why Are They Called Bachelor Parties and Not?" or vote 2 for Natasha's "I Call My Bedroom the iPhone 12 Because." So 1 for Marty, 2 for Natasha. Put your votes in now in the chat. Hopefully you guys are logged in on Twitch and you can do that. Oh, Marty's off to a big lead.
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Also voting for himself several times.
Can I do that? Does that work?
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, if you can crack the code, man, go for it.
You can do that?
Vince,
how do you vote?
Great question.
Come on, Vince. After all that time in the bubble, I thought we got something going on there.
Kind of smelled in there.
That was you.
That was the White Claw. Those White Claw farts are deadly.
Have you guys seen that video of that guy roller skating or whatever and singing Fleetwood something? Man.
Yeah.
Dreams?
Yeah. That's a good one. I love that one.
Like that song, like Beams or something.
Yeah. Fleetwood Beams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jet fuel doesn't melt Fleetwood Beams.
There should be a timer how long it takes for someone to reference 9/11.
That would be me every time.
Yeah.
I just think 9/11 is funny. Is this live?
Yeah.
And recorded.
Oops. Canceled.
All right.
Well, there's music.
Now, there's nothing stopping you from taking your deck out.
All right. Natasha pulled that one out. 61.5%.
All right. Oh, Fleetwood Cheese. Someone referenced other episode. Very funny. Remember Fleetwood Cheese? Nope. Nobody remembers that?
No.
Fleetwood.
You've done this episode this show more than once?
I have.
Oh, that hurts.
Doesn't feel like it. Yeah.
But I've also seen the show. I think that was an episode I watched.
Mm.
Oh wow.
Fleetwood.
Yeah, Chelsea's Fleetwood mac cheese, I think.
Yeah, never watched the show. I'm sorry.
That hurts.
I'm a big fan.
I like it.
I'm a
That's the
blabber
ones
ear.
you're on.
What's up?
Matt versus Vince. Matt, tell me about college.
Oh, I'd love to tell you about college, Red. You see, college for me was like Billie Eilish in that all of a sudden people started calling me brave for having fat titties. It's a thirst trap.
I can't believe Dr. Anthony Fauci wrote that tagline.
I know.
All right, Vince.
All right.
How dumb are you?
I am so dumb. I thought Lovecraft Country was an ex-Soviet state that was kicked out of the USSR because the leaders had too many orgies. Want to see my big blind?
All right.
Want to see my big blind?
Let's get a vote going.
All right, so vote now. 1 for Matt's College for me was like Billie Eilish, or 2 for Vince's I am so dumb I thought Lovecraft Country was. 1 for Matt, 2 for Vince. Get him going in the chat.
I think I stacked the deck by saying the words fat titties.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it's like, I know, Vince, you don't have all your jokes written. Maybe just try and fit that in wherever you can if you don't have anything.
Yeah, any blank space, just add fat titties to it. Works every time. Fat titties filled with milk. Yo, what's up, bitch? I got these fat ass titties. Flop them all around.
Are you trying to sing to the theme song?
Oh, yeah, that's just kind of a thing I do.
Oh, the dub remix.
Because he's watched all the episodes, and so he knows the theme song by
I know the theme song, so I just like to go to the beat and do a little royalty freestyle.
I feel like he was singing despite the theme song.
No, it was actually perfectly in sync with it. You just couldn't notice.
All right, Matt pulled this one out, 72.7%. Well done, Matthew.
Fat titties.
What are you gonna pick?
Next up, we have Natasha versus Matt. Natasha, tell me about Florida students.
Well, guess what? A Florida student was sent home when her time of the month was mistaken for COVID-19. However, upon closer inspection, that Florida student was an alligator dressed as a Tampa Bay Rays Batgirl. And that's too legit.
I love it. The reference of too legit because MC Hammer was a bad boy. That's incredible.
Yeah, that's why he wore those pants.
All right, going up against Matt. Matt, tell me about a man.
Oh, man, I know a lot of men, but specifically the man I know about, a man flying in a jetpack has been spotted again at LAX, which confirms everyone's suspicion that they're never going to finish that fucking metro extension to LAX. So he had to fly. It's a thirst trap. You see, there's a lot of traffic to LAX. This might be too LA centric of a punchline.
Yeah, what has happened? Oh,
Yeah.
There we go.
Should have said fat titties again. Fuck.
All right. So vote 1 now for Natasha's a Florida student was sent home with her time of the month, or 2 for Matt's a man flying in a jetpack as was spotted at LAX. 1 for Natasha, 2 for Matt.
So far, this is going. Oh, we got to vote for Matt.
And I just voted for myself.
There you go.
Oh, we have a username
Drunk
Film
Broadcast.
Broadcast.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, gotcha. That explains.
I couldn't lose by 100.
And size 23 more, who I assume is a Michael Jordan fan and thus not a LeBron fan.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, that's not a Jim Carrey movie, The 23 reference?
I mean, there's no way that the movie 23 didn't reference Michael Jordan.
I feel like it must have. It's also a third of 69, but I feel like no one talks about that enough.
That is a great point.
Thanks so much.
All right.
I'm voting for
Congrats,
myself again.
Natasha. Absolutely dunked on that.
Thanks.
Well done. Let's see. So, next up, I know we have Vincent, because I accidentally put that on the screen earlier, but Vince versus Marty. Vince, you have any thoughts on NASA?
Yeah, NASA is launching a 4G phone network on the moon. It's called Try and Tear Down These Cell Towers, You QAnon Morons.
What's your catchphrase?
Oh, I forgot. Want to see my big blind?
The excitement in his eyes when he remembered what his catchphrase was.
I had to look it up again. It's something about big blinds.
If you're not using that the next time you're in the casino, Vince, what are we doing here? Come on.
You're not using the next time he's on a date.
All right, Marty. Do you know any stories about Kansas teens?
Oh, have I got one for you? A Kansas teen was taken into custody after crashing his car and covering himself in ranch dressing. The weird part is the locals could still see him despite him covering himself in their natural camouflage. Cool joke alert, bro.
Oh, Max Eddy. Thank you, people, for joining us. We'll give them a sec to join while we're voting. Check out our cool theme music, new people.
Fucking colossal punchline I just delivered.
What's up?
Make sure you vote
Knox,
now.
Knox.
1 for Vince, 2 for Marty. 1, Vince, NASA's launching a 4G phone network, or 2, Marty's a Kansas team's taken in custody after crashing his car.
Ooh, baby.
Matty Man 123 is being pretty gross, but I don't know.
This is tough though because everyone
He's
knows
just
the moon
calling
isn't
back.
real, so flawed premise.
Yeah, welcome Maxi Lads. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for the follow, Flibby 1094. It's a good number. Thank you for getting us to 43 people watching, referencing just 2 less than Michael Jordan's other number. All right, I'm going to end this poll before too many people... Well, I have to let it get to 1 minute, but we'll see how many people vote that did not hear the jokes. I'm very excited to see this. And, all right, we hit a minute.
They're digging that shirt, Red. That's what the chat's saying. They love it.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. I wore this specifically for tonight. That wasn't an audible called midstream. All planning. All right. Well, perfect. We've reached the end of round 1. Phil, tell us where we are standing at this moment.
That's right. In 4th place, and apparently still playing the game somehow, is Vince with no points.
That blind.
It seems low.
Tied for 2nd with 1 point each is Matt and Marty. And killing the game, sweeping both her rounds, Natasha with 2 points.
Yeah.
Whoop.
I feel terrible about this.
All right, for the people.
I'm having fun.
All right, for the people just joining, we are doing our head-to-head joke writing competition. The comics have had just a few minutes to write punchlines to classic joke setups earlier, and we're going to get into a little round we like to call round 2. It's happening right now.
I was really hoping you had something.
Yeah, I was hoping it was a new thing we would do for a while before we went back to this.
Nope. First up, we got Natasha versus Vince. Natasha.
All right.
Do you have any stories about breathable bacon?
Well, check this out, you guys. There's this breathable bacon face mask, and it gives wearers the aroma of bacon, which explains why this horrible, horrible disease keeps spreading. Everyone keeps eating their masks because we are a nation led by an idiot. No, was that too much? Was that too much just the facts? Or was that too legit?
Incredible. I didn't see that coming.
All
right, next.
You know what? You mean the joke or the coronavirus?
Yes. All right, next up we have Vince.
No. All right, sorry.
Vince, tell me about this new study.
A new study suggests that men with deep voices are more likely to cheat. I know what you're all thinking. The full title of that Louis Armstrong song is really What a Wonderful World for Extramarital Fucking.
Lewis.
Look at it, Lewis?
Louis Armstrong.
Everyone's favorite, Lou Armstrong.
All right, so vote now. 1 for Natasha's breathable bacon face mask gives wearers the aroma of bacon, or vote 2 for Vince's. A new study suggests men with deep voices are more likely to cheat, which I don't believe at all. So if you are in the chat, you can vote. Press 1 for Natasha or 2 for Vince. Get those votes in there.
Because, they're not supposed to eat the mask.
Thank you for the gift sub from Elliot Hunipero. I can now use emojis in my own.
You got gifted your own sub on your own channel.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love it. It's a great system. Oh man, this is a close one.
Whoa.
I get 1 for Natasha, 2 for Vince. Excuse me, they're emotes. I'm not 100.
What if we ended up with like a 4-way tie? That'd be so weird.
I'm not above voting for myself when it's this close.
No, yeah.
This is when you're supposed to vote yourself, right?
Yeah.
Also, if you're just joining, know that cheating is heavily encouraged. Feel free to try and bribe people, try and cajole people onto your side, mail in other people's ballots.
Cheating is heavily encouraged was the theme of Vince's joke.
Yeah.
All right.
That's true.
And at the end,
Nice.
Vince pulls ahead slightly with 58.8% and gets on the board. Congrats, Vincent.
I got a point.
Well, when you put it like that.
He just sounds happy. Let him have it.
He's just
All right,
out of
Matt.
punchlines now. He's got no more left.
Matt versus Marty. Matt, do you have any stories about passengers on a plane?
Oh boy, do I have stories. I got stories for days. For example, a plane passenger woke up to find a pastor peeing on her mid-flight, which is strange because apparently I had a much different definition of the golden rule. It's a thirst trap. See, I always thought it was poo onto others as they would poo onto you. Oh God, double down thirst.
Wow.
The rare double down thirst. I did not see that coming.
Well, neither did she.
Marty, tell me about Elon Musk.
Oh man, Elon Musk tweeted that the Model S is going to be priced at $69,420, bro. It makes sense when you realize that maybe unions aren't that cool, right? Cool joke alert, bro.
I think it's funnier that everyone tuning in now doesn't know about the catchphrase thing that we've assigned everybody. Just think that they're just saying.
They just think we're really good comics.
That's too
Like, wow,
legit.
these guys are amazing. How have I never heard of them?
It's too legit.
All right, so vote now. 1 for Matt or 2 for Marty. 1 was Matt's. Or no, not that one. It was Matt's plane passenger woke up to find a pastor peeing on her. Or 2 for Marty's Elon Musk tweets the Model S will be priced at $69,420. Put it in the chat. 1 for Matt, 2 for Marty.
If Matt loses, he has to show his penis. So guys, keep those votes coming. Guys.
Also, if I win, I have to show my penis.
We'll carve it into the pumpkin here on the desk. So
Hell yeah, it is that thin.
it's kind of like the tongue already, really.
Yeah.
A lot of teeth.
A lot of teeth on the dip.
There are a lot of teeth on this pumpkin. It's the most upsetting thing about it, and our logo generally.
Yeah, and the floating heads above it.
Yeah.
All right. Matt ran away with that one. 73.3% of the votes. Congratulations, Matt.
Thank you, God, dude. Thank you, God.
God is great.
God is great. Inshallah, fucking Allahu Akbar.
I'm very excited to see if Vince has come up with his last punchline that he needed. So this is Vince versus Matt. Vince, you're going up first. Here we go. Vince, how do you like your sex?
I like my sex like I like my Marvel superheroes, leaving me stuck in a white sticky substance. Please look at my big blind.
All right, Matt, tell me about the well-established Hubie Halloween challenge.
Oh, I'm up. Shit, I was watching Mark Small's channel. My bad. Oh yeah, dude. Do I know about this movie? Oh gosh, golly. Have I heard of it? So, but have you heard about the Hubie Halloween challenge? That's where you get $100 million to make movies, and no matter how terrible they are, you get to keep making more, and no one will ever know how few people watch them because Netflix doesn't release ratings. Thirst trap much? What is? I forgot my catchphrase.
I honestly never expected Matt to be speaking a pro-snitching policy on behalf of Netflix when it comes to how much money Adam Sandler is making.
That's true. That's true. I am against snitching generally, but I think snitching on ratings is okay.
All right, so now you get the vote in the chat. It's one for Matt's. Have you heard about? Or sorry, one for Matt for Vince's. I like my sex like I like my Marvel superheroes. Or two for Matt's. Have you heard about the Hubie Halloween challenge?
How did I miss this whole fucking movie? It's just so strange to me that I missed it.
Have you turned on Netflix?
I have. I watch Netflix all the time, bro.
Came out like a week ago, I think.
It's like one or two on the trending ones all the time.
It came out like 10 days ago.
I don't know. Maybe I have like my algorithm is blocked all Adam Sandler movies. Maybe I don't really know.
If you're in the chat and don't necessarily, you're torn between both of them, just vote on how much you like Hubie Halloween on a scale of 1 to 2.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
It was okay. I mean, it was just like a silly movie.
Wait, you saw it?
Yeah.
That's wild. That's wild to me that anyone ever takes a chance on them. Like, that's amazing. Maybe there's a reason that he's getting paid so much to make those movies.
Perhaps.
It was almost like a greatest hits.
Yeah, it's got
movie.
Everybody, isn't it?
You mean like it has like the water boy in it and shit?
He is the water boy, essentially. The lead character is a dumb.
He's got a speech impediment.
Boy.
Oh God.
And then it's every SNL person that he ever touched or liked, and then it's just everybody, isn't it?
But like also
Guys,
all the same jokes.
Everybody, please vote. I will not abide by ties. I am not a fan of soccer. I'm an American, and ties are not how you end a vote. You have a winner at the end of the vote.
I'll break this.
A tie would look good without a shirt, though.
Oh, no.
I did that.
No. We need one more vote.
I'm not losing like that. All right, I'll vote for myself again.
Just hit 1 or 2.
Oh, my message was identical to the one I sent. Fuck.
We can just get half points.
Oh. All right, Matt. Congrats on being.
No.
Thank you, Detective Turtle of Justice and Natasha Muse.
No,
Natasha, you almost got it.
Thank you, Matt.
Yeah.
For voting for yourself. No, Detective Turtle of Justice, the real hero here. Appreciate you. Thank you for doing that. Matt pulls this one out. And all right, so now
like his father should have.
What?
Is this thing on? Like his father should have.
Now we're down to the final head-to-head competition of our final round. That is round 2. Are you ready, Natasha?
Yeah, you guys know about board games? Like little kid board games?
I do.
There's like Candyland, right? All these old school ones. You guys know about these? There's Candyland and Chutes and Ladders. Well, I'm so old. I remember when AOC stood for angles or corners. I tried to sell it. I don't know.
Wait for it. Wait.
Too legit.
Wait.
There it is.
I mean, I got the other one was America's Oily Cock. I don't know. I just felt like that.
Oh, I like that.
That's pretty good.
And then I noticed it was All Our Children, which is just a fact, but it's not really that funny. I couldn't.
I kind of like All Our Children. I kind of
And then
enjoy
it was
that
like
one.
Angry Orange Cheeto. So I don't know. It was just nothing really spoke to me, and it was just none of it felt very legit. Like
Who is manning Nightbot, and who gave it full paragraphs to write in the chat? What is going on here?
Yeah, who did
That's
that?
like 1,000 words.
You had to honor the catchphrase, Natasha. I understand.
What's that?
You had to honor the catchphrase.
Thank you so much. Yeah,
all be
Marty
legit.
gets it. I had to honor the catchphrase, and I felt like none of these were legit.
The catchphrase that you wrote.
Well, I like several of them.
Catchphrase I don't know. Anyways,
All right, let's get it.
One legit, maybe.
All right, Marty, tell me about your love life.
Oh, my love life. My love life's a lot like Dr. Pimple Popper. I can masturbate when thinking about it, but I prefer other content. Cool joke alert, bro.
This is the round where the zit hits the fan.
Ah.
All right, vote now for 1 for Natasha's I'm So Old I Remember When AOC Meant, or 2 for My Love Life is Like Dr. Pimple Popper. 1 for Natasha, 2 for Marty.
I'm going to wake up tomorrow thinking about this round and write about it in my morning pages.
Oh, you do the artist way?
The alternate for mine was I get embarrassed when I think about how much I enjoy blackheads.
I only do the morning pages part of artist way.
Yeah, that's why it got me. I could never finish because of the morning pages.
Oh, yeah.
I can't write by hand 3 full pages in the morning. Just can't.
Well, I use the computer.
I thought you're supposed to do it by hand.
Yeah, I call it morning pages. It's not really like I don't do it right. It's not like there's not the legit ones.
They really shouldn't. That shouldn't be a rule. I think that was made back when typewriters were a thing. I don't know. They're like, if you're doing it on the typewriter, that's magic. You need to write out your letters.
All right.
Yeah.
Looks like Marty's closed this one out with 73.3% of the vote. Congratulations, Martel.
I'd like to thank Jesus.
But all right, final standings.
Shockingly, in a huge defeat, was Vince coming in last with 1 point.
Did he leave? Oh no, there he is.
He's barely on camera at this point.
He bowed
Just
out
hiding
in
in
defeat.
shame.
Apparently much better at poker.
I got cheated
And
by the self vote.
tie in second place with 2 points each is Natasha and Marty, which means coming in first place with 3 points, Matt Lieb.
Woo! Oh, I couldn't have done it without cheating. when I voted for myself to break the tie.
I also voted for myself.
Yeah, we all voted for ourselves.
Oh, if two wrongs do make a right. All right. Oh, do I get money or what?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right.
Yeah.
Ask me about it after we're off camera.
That'd be funny if you just said no and then leave meeting.
Congratulations again, Matt. Where can
you.
people find you if they want to see you on the internet, if they want to see more of your incredible jokes?
If you want to see more of my delicious fat titties, you can see me on Instagram at Matt Lieb Jokes. That's MATTLIEB Jokes. And then also I do a Sopranos podcast called Pod Yourself a Gun, where we talk about the Sopranos. Well, we just go through every episode and talk about it. So check it out.
Topical.
Everyone loves the Sopranos.
Natasha, where can people find you online?
I'm on Twitter. At Natasha Muse. I posted a photo on Instagram about 445 weeks ago. People are talking about that. So
check that out.
Yeah, check that out. I got a weekly show I run with a couple of knuckleheads called My Life on Mars.
Sounds incredible.
I run Red, so I was trying to be funny, that one. But yeah, just having fun out there, you know what I mean? Just keeping cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just experiencing some chill vibes.
You know, try and keep everything legal, but I don't want to keep it too legit.
Thank you, Natasha, for being on the show. Vincent, where can people find you online if they want very, very sleepy jokes delivered through a headset?
You can find me on Steam. You know, I play video games. We can play video games together, you know. Got a YouTube channel. That's it.
Does it have a name, or is it just like, should they just go there and search Sleepy
Probably
Asian
just
Headset?
Search it, put it in the search box, you know, my name. That probably, I'll pop up. I think.
Are you sure?
Thank you for being on the show.
I don't know.
Marty, where can people find you?
Find out shows I put on in the Bay Area at F-Bomb Comedy on Instagram and Facebook. And we do a virtual show every Wednesday night where we roast baby pictures.
It's super fun.
Mission Bay Bay. Look us up, F-Bomb Comedy, and get you the details.
All right. Thank you again to Marty Cunnie, Vincent Chuang, Natasha Muse, and Matt Lieb. I've been Red Scott.
And I'm Phil Griffiths. Please make sure you subscribe and follow us, and go to our website, blabbermouth.live, for more show information. We do shows Mondays, and Wednesdays is the game show, and Friday night we do a comedy game of poker. Well, a game with comedians playing poker.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
All right. So I think we're going to send people over to raid a man that Matt's been watching this whole time, Mark Smalls Live. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the new followers and subscribers.
Thank you, Ginger Teeny. That's awesome. Thanks.
Mark Smalls is a very angry man, and I'm excited for you all to see him. He's very
great.
Fun.
He's a comic in the Bay.
He's a Bay Area comic, very funny when he's not yelling at people while playing video games.
I think he lives.
He's a lot funnier when he is
in LA now.
No, yeah, he lives in LA now.
All right, so I'll just find a little.
We're kind of still on camera, but.